All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to be discussing how to find the number of x-intercepts of a graph of a quadratic equation, as well as finding what those x-intercepts are, aka solving the quadratic equation. And today we're going to be using the quadratic formula as well as the discriminant to help us accomplish that goal. So it says in this problem, find the number of x-intercepts of the graph of y is equal to 2x squared plus 3x plus 9. So we need to use the discriminant for that. So in order to do that, let's just write what the discriminant is. It's b squared minus 4ac. And if there's three regards, if that's bigger than 0, then there's 2. If it's equal to 0, there's 1 x-intercept. If it's less than 0, there's none. Okay, so we now need to plug in our values of a, b, and c to then figure out how many x-intercepts we have here. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to label. So my 2 is a, my 3 is b, my 9 is c. Notice how it's written in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. You need to have it written in standard form if it's not already done so in order to use the discriminant as well as the quadratic formula, I should say. So let's just plug in what we know. It's going to be b squared, so it's 3 squared minus 4 times a times c. So we simplify down. 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 2 is going to give us 8. 8 times 9 is going to be 72. So we now see that we have 9 minus 72, we get negative 63. Since it's negative, that means it's going to be 0 x-intercepts, which means that this is going to be a no solution. But if you don't believe me and you want to see it, let's use our quadratic formula here. So our quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And we're simply going to plug in what we know. So we have x is equal to the opposite of b, and b is 3 plus or minus the square root, again, of b squared, which is now 9, minus 4 times 2, which is 8, times 9, which is 72, which we found out from the other side, all over 2 times a, which is 2. So when we simplify down, we get negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 63 all over 4. And again, since we have a negative underneath the radical here, of negative 63. Again, this is coming from over here. We now know this is going to be a no solution. All right. Awesome job, folks. If you have any questions, please reach out. But you're doing so well. So proud of you. Couldn't be more proud. Keep up the great work, folks. See ya.